Dirk recently in Zurich, and of course Suresh in the initial days, to learn about your plans for Hyderabad. You're doing some tremendous stuff from here. You're doing e-mobility, you're working on autonomous driving, you're working on active and passive safety, you're working on a number of cutting edge things which are possibly not immediately relevant for India, but eventually I think we'll get there. Because in India the roads are chaotic, I don't have to tell you. I have to tell you a funny story though. I was looking at the autonomous driving feature here, and I was inquiring with your team if that autonomous vehicle is actually being run in India, because I was a bit scared, just wanting to make sure I don't go in the way of that, right? So they said, no, it's in Rotterdam and in Germany. I said, cool. I remember one thing, about 5 or 6 years ago, when the whole smart city thing was being talked about. There was I'll not name names, of course. There was a multinational company from the US. They had come in. They said, we have something very cool to offer you. I have a technology that basically sends an alert to your cops, a message to your cops, if somebody cuts their lanes abruptly. Like if you switch lanes without an indicator, without a proper transition, it can send you a trigger. It can send you an alert. So I smiled at them. I said, listen, why don't you give me something, which will send me an alert when somebody is coming at me in a one-way street. They were amused. They were like, why would you need that? I mean, it's a one-way, right? I said, welcome to India, welcome to Hyderabad. See, we are a very different bunch, We are a very, very different, kind of people. Our driving, in fact, I think Mark Tully called it very, very famously. I think the two gentlemen here, Dirk and Chris, would appreciate it. India, when you come here and when you hit the roads and when you start driving, you'd be scared initially. You'd be like, okay, there are no lanes. Okay, where is anybody headed? But Mark Tully called this brilliantly. He captured it brilliantly. He said, it's organized chaos. That's what we are. We are organized. You would think it's chaotic, but we are very organized chaotically also. So that way, I think ZF will have to write an entirely new set of programming and a new set of code for autonomous vehicles in India. That's the real challenge. If you can pull that off, I think I think that would be the eighth wonder, I would imagine. I'm just joking, of course. I'm just joking. Please, to the press people, I was joking. I was not tarnishing India. I was not saying anything to India. If I'm saying anything, if I'm saying anything at all, it was all in jest. I'm not saying anything at all. Otherwise, I'll be called Deshdrohi, anti-national. A lot of things will get thrown at me in social media immediately. I'll be immediately expelled from the nation also, possibly. So, you know how it is in India right now, but I don't go there. So the point is, guys, you have a fantastic company that you work with, the fantastic company that you work for. But we have even better plans. In fact, we have invited ZF to be a part of TMV, the Telangana Mobility Valley.